Hey everyone, so I am at what has kind of become my mango station. This is a garden bed. I had some watermelon vines growing, but this orange jubilee kind of overtook and gave too much shade, so no more watermelon. So I'm using this now as my mango station. Wanted to give you an update. I don't know, it's been about a week and I've had some development, some things I've discovered, some mistakes I've made, and I want to show you all. So first of all, you can see now I have, 8 pots. I've been eating tons of mangoes and planting seeds directly into the soil, but then also you can tell by all these baggies, I've been doing a lot more in the plastic baggies. But these 3 back here, about a week ago, I put them in the ground. Haven't seen anything yet, not expecting to see anything yet. I'm sure it's going to be weeks and weeks before I see anything. So the verdict is yet to be determined. But let me tell you what I found out last night. So I'm keeping all of them in plastic baggies with paper cloths that are damp and keeping them outside so it can get the heat. But again, in this garden bed so that they get shade and not direct sun. But here is what I found. If you remember from one of my earlier videos, some seeds I was wrapping inside of the damp paper towel, actually inside so you couldn't see it. I did half of them inside of the paper towel. I did half of them outside, kind of like this one, just kind of chilling outside of it, not wrapped up in it. Here's what I found though last night when I opened up this cubby. I found that all of the seeds that were wrapped inside had started to mold. You can see here's one of them. This seed unfortunately is gone. Here's another one. This seed got it real bad as well. So what I did is as soon as I found all the ones that were molding, I took them out of the plastic bag. I let them dry overnight and I saved about half of them. But here's what I'm going to do from here on out. I am going to keep them outside of the paper towel. I'm not going to wrap them inside of the paper towel because it's just getting too much moisture. Even though on the paper towel I barely put anything in terms of water. There was very, very little water. But for instance, I just took this one out. This one was not even inside of the paper towel. It was outside of it, but there was just too much moisture in here. So in this bag, I was actually able to dump it out. There was so much moisture. So now what I'm doing is, like on this one, let me try to find a better one for you. This ST Maui, this was one that had started to mold and it upset me because this is one of my favorite varieties. But now I'm putting a smaller paper towel in here, barely getting it wet. And then I'm not wrapping the seed inside of it. That's what I'm going to do going forward with the rest of the seeds that I use in the plastic bag method. I think because they're outside, it's super hot. We've had like 10 days, I think, of 110 degrees or higher. These bags are just like, the moisture is really heating up and I think it's just too much for them. And so they're molding. So that's what I'm doing going forward. We will see how it works, but I think just a small paper towel not wrapped up inside of them will help a lot better. You can see, let's see, I'm trying to find some. All the ones that were not wrapped up inside have been doing pretty good. Here's one right here. You can see that root starting to grow. Here's another one. This one has been outside the whole time, and this one right here, you can see that's the other side. Here's the roots over here. This is actual stem that's going to grow some leaves as well. And you can see the moisture in there too. It's building up. So I'm going to have to watch these a lot closer. Oh, here's another one. One's really good. Check that out. Lots of roots, and you can see, oh yeah, right here, started to grow as well. So this one looks really good. But going back to what I was saying, I'm going to watch these. I'm probably going to have to watch them every day to catch them if they start to mold, and if they do, I'll dry them out and try to save them. But point being, when you use the plastic bag method, you need the paper towels to have barely any water on them at all. And what I was doing, I was just briefly putting them under the sink and then wringing them out as much as I could. That was still too much moisture. So that's what I found out. I know some of you have probably had different experiences. If you have, please let me know. But this is what I'm doing now. We'll test it, we'll see what works, and I will give you all an update soon. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.